Ladies and gents, welcome back. We are still Perspa Madura United, or I guess Utama right now. I don't know why the logo says United. Guess I'll have to find another one. Today's match brings us up against Persinga. Bazinga. It is August 5th right now. The transfer window just opened, and I honestly have no idea what to do. We had a problem. And let me go to the schedule. And basically, the problem has been, we've been doing very well. You can see we've had a 3-1 win was our last episode. 2,800 people showed up. Nobody ever came back. So 0-0 draw against 7th in the league, Percival. Absolutely boring match. I don't know how we didn't get anything out of that. And it wasn't even like it was close. They outdid us except for possession. I don't know what the hell happened there. But we came back against Persinga, who were third in the league. Ramadan has come in and done fairly well. Gumalong, let me just tell you this though first. The problem has been, obviously, when I started out, we didn't have anyone on the right side going up and down, and it was driving me crazy. And as time went on, I started realizing the squad is incredibly thin. So Gumalong was injured for a little while, a couple days here and there. You get better and get injured again, so he's got a little injury problem. But the squad itself, when I'm trying to fill in other people into these roles, I don't really have many people to do that with. Now, it's August. The transfer window is open. I've got a new problem. Basically what happened, apparently, and I don't know why this is, and maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot because I don't know what's going on, is that the entire under 21s, nobody was registered for the availability to play in the regular league games. That meant all I had was my senior squad, which is actually, it seems fairly large now, but I've been promoting a couple of people here and there. Probably about 4 or 5 of these players weren't here before, but they still weren't registered until August 1st. I went in and I registered everyone, so now I can play anyone I want. So you can see Muji Fadli, is a youth player, but is good enough for first team action. He can play on the right, which is exactly what I need. 2.5 stars, almost 5-star ability. Physicals are pretty good, work rate 11. He's got a couple of good attributes and a couple of, regular to crappy attributes. Positioning of 1. But still, he's a pacey little MFer. And his first match was an 8.6 in the Indonesian Cup, but still. So we've got a couple of these players who can play in that, in these areas that I need to kind of be backups, which is terrific. However, scouting-wise, to the players, I don't know who to look for anymore. I think definitely a DL. I'm thinking midfield left as well would be probably good. Probably still a striker. What I'm starting to realize though is with the thin squad, I've got to figure out how thin it really is versus what I can bring in, because as I said before, we have 112,000 that we can bring 2 or 3 really good players in. Granted, payroll budget's not there, but 2 to 3 really incredible players in for this league. Or we can actually start filling out the squad a little more with 5, 6 average players, mediocre players, or maybe one really good one and a lot of average to lower backups. So I still have to figure that out, and it's been driving me crazy. I've been sitting here for about an hour and a half going through all these different players thinking, okay, well, do I need this position and who can I fill in there? If I don't need this position, who else, what other position do I need? And it's my head's done in. So I'm going to bring you a game right now. Persinga, let's look at the league. You can see right here we are still in first. That draw didn't really do much for us because Madapura FC also had lost that same week. So 17 points, 5-2-0, 9 goal differential. We have not very many games left. The schedule is only, I think, 14 games or something like that, not including the cup rounds. So today is the league game against Persinga, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 matches left, and that's it. Persinga is 5th in the league right now. Oh, tactically, we've changed to a kind of a 4-1-4-1. That was because we didn't have, that was what's his name? Gumalong. I can't pronounce these names, let alone remember them. But Gumalong was injured, so I had to figure out what to do up front. And, you know, from there, it just kind of stuck. Today's match, again, Persinga. I do want to show you actually this goal. Gumalong has been fantastic when he plays, and I don't know why I went there, but absolutely fantastic when he plays. He might have some issues tracking back here and there, but I mean, you can see this goal itself is fantastic. So, and Ulum has also been doing very well out on the sides. Got 4 goals. Look at this. Christian, pass it out to Wabowo. One times it just off his chest, I don't know, but one times it into the back of the net. Dude is fantastic. Definitely deserving of that 8.6, whatever he had at the beginning of the season. Okay, so here we are. Match news. Persipam is in excellent form while only 3? I don't understand that. So why are we 4 games and they're at 3? We're at 7 games in, so it makes no sense to me. But they are fair with 3 draws in a row, and we are excellent with 3 wins and a draw. And a draw. Let's see, where are they? Persinga, 6 games, 7 points, 1-4-1. Let's see, team selection. Gumalong is back in. Yay! Okay, ladies and gents, here we are. This is the team we're going to use. Pratama sticks in goal as usual. Yoga, Rifan, Juprianto, and Zakaria is in back. Almanella as our defensive midfielder. A new boy, 16-year-old Hardian Saya. Sure, Hardian Saya, great ability, 2-star current. Some okay numbers here and there. Aggression, flair, teamwork. Work rate is down for some reason. I guess, I don't know, whatever. But 16-year-old. So definitely one for the future. We shall see. Bungo, Wibowo, and Fadli in the mid. Make up the rest of the midfield, and Gumalong is back in the front. So, yeah. Let's try it out. Let's get going. Gumalong. So we are in the red and white stripes. They are in the red. Persinga. Persipam. Madura. I have no idea if I'm saying any of that right. Okay, Bungo! Oh! Did they get it? Get it? Get it? Governor Amanala? Nope. They lost the ball. They lost the ball. Oh, Wabowo picks it up from a screw-up. Bungo! This is really confusing. Red backs on both sides does not work. And what Hardy and Saya cannot keep the ball in, so that'll be interesting. At 16-year-old, he may just be shoved around. So Banga all the way out to the right to Fadli, who has done very well in that first match. Shoots it up. I don't know where the hell that was to. Waluyo to Kasumu... Kasum... whatever. I feel like I'm saying these Spanish, like, what the fuck was that? And not in an Indonesian way. I'm going to skip all that. So encourage these guys. Come on, let's keep the ball, let's get it back. Gumalong has no support. So Gumalong is not having the greatest of games. 2 shots from way outside, not even close to target. Here's one issue I have with my assistant coach. He doesn't feel confident enough in his ability to offer tactical advice. Always, that's always the case. He does nothing for me. So what I've been doing is all these guys that tend to have average ratings of higher than like a 6-7. I always have them closing down more. These guys, not so much. Maybe show them onto their weaker foot because they're strikers. But my assistant coach is pretty useless. That was a disappointing performance. You guys got to kick it on. We really are kind of the comeback kids where nothing happens in the first half. And then all of a sudden, at some point, we kick it off in the second. So Wabowo on the right knocks it into a tackle. I don't know why he did that, but Bungo up to... Oh, Hardy and Saya with not a bad kick. So 76 minutes in, not very much has happened. Bungo, who's doing very well, is getting very tired. And I am actually moving Almanella up. Well, I'm moving his position up to an attacking center and getting rid of him Aye, that might have been a bad move. Because we have a penalty. Why do we have a penalty? Why can't they just go a game without giving up a penalty? Fuck's sake. These guys are giving me nothing right now. So Hardy and Saya picks it up to Gumalan Kinigek. Just that wide. Panjistan. Oh, what a save. That was fantastic. Are we really going to lose our first match of the season? And it's because I'm recording, I bet. What the fuck was that? I have work it into the box. And you blew that one. Oh my lord, that pisses me off. First loss of the season. That was horrifically disappointing. That was not good enough. And just to throw it home, I'm not pleased. Oh, really? I'm under pressure. Oh no. My coach yelled at me. Oh. Suck it the fuck up. So we finally lose. Makes a professional debut. Greeted well by the supporters. Laskar Rongo Sukawati. We're pleased to see their first senior steps of a player produced by the club. So I have no idea who's going to be playing next time around. It kind of makes my transfer business all the more important, and it's even more annoying that I have no idea what I'm going to do in it. So next time up, I will definitely have that all sorted out. It is, what, August to end of September? What's all the rules? So August 1st to Saturday, September 30th. So I've got a month, 2 months to figure this out. And as you can see, we are still in first by 1 point now. So Mardapura FC, let me guess, we're going to play them very soon. Yep, next league game is when we play them. But that does it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and enjoy.